Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel. Let us see what Spirit has for us this morning, shall we? What is it we got going on? We got a Knight of Swords. Somebody defending their beliefs, acting fast, action-oriented, challenged by. Queen of Pentacles, challenged by renewal, retreat, planning for the future. So there's a working parent here who's planning for the future, and you got this Knight of Swords here rushing in, but she's this working parent, this guardian is like, hold up there, sonny. And he's all in the subconscious. He's got going on here the Magician. He's trying to manifest something. And this Queen of Pentacles is serious about some solitude. In the recent past. Conflict. Strife, tension, petty ego clashing, intention and expectation. That was just me, my love. It was just me. I'm serious. I'm throwing cards around. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, please remember he's 98 in dog years. He has the right to groan. Yes, baby. All right. We got the Hierophant in the reverse. So intention, expectation with this conflict was to, well, there's hypocrisy. Freedom, going against the grain, unconventional, personal beliefs. They went against God. They didn't want to follow God's rules, so they fought. Okay, I guess I'm not reading. I'm reading a collective energy, and it doesn't seem to be. It seems to be like bigger than like personal egoic, personalities and stuff. We got very quickly the Eight of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. Somebody wants to make an investment. The lens is being looked through. Is the Seven of Wands, yeah. They want to bring more competition. They don't want to stop fighting. That's their way of life. In the environment, there's heartbreak. Three of Swords. Divorce. Hopes and fears. Two of Pentacles. Negotiations. They want to negotiate. And the outcome. King of Cups. Does a King of Cups experience a financial loss? Now you crossing the bridge again, baby? All right, there you go. He's got a full belly. Take a nap, my love. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Moon. Mystery, fear, and anxiety over the Sun and this Two of Cups. over this rebirth and this Two of Cups. All is well. Love is coming together. It's a heartfelt proposals, and they're strong. And they're moving on to calmer waters, balanced in temperance. It's a Ten of Pentacles situation. And it's also an Ace of Pentacles situation. So you've got financial security, stability on the home front. You've got a new career, and new negotiations and contracts. This is all good. False person. Knight of Swords is a false person. They're defending their beliefs. They're trying to defend their beliefs. This Queen of Pentacles is a challenge for this person. They're recuperating, they're planning for the future, and this person's not involved. Mature woman, wealthy man could be a challenge. In the subconscious, you've got the Magician here. So there's somebody trying to manifest a gift. A gift. They're trying to manifest this gift. There's a willpower. These magicians are here. Main male and mature man. These magicians are here regarding this gift. One of them is a false person, and they're rushing in to defend their beliefs. And I believe we'll clarify. I'm not going to say right now. So there's a magician. These two magicians here are having a war of willpower over this gift. This Queen of Pentacles is like, she's like, I'm just relaxing. There's a conflict here. Hypocrites, concerned, petty egos acting as hypocrites. Foolishly. They're foolish. They're being foolish. Going against the grain. We got distant horizons here. They were trying to get a wish come true, or they were trying to get a trip home or a free ride home or whatever. Something's happening very quickly. It could be air travel or something. Somebody wants to make a good investment here. They want to... Oh, we got change in the reverse. So there's a swift change to this routine that cannot be changed. Okay then. So we got 7 of Wands. They're wanting to challenge that. They're like, hey. They don't want to be in poverty. They're in heartbreak over this divorce. They didn't get the marriage, or they got a divorce. They didn't get control of the gift. They didn't get control of the gift. They're hoping to get some kind of a negotiation. They're in despair. They didn't get the gift. This King of Cups is facing a 5 of Pentacles. Going on a journey. unexpected income. Somebody's getting a message of bad health. And there's expectations. There's expectations of a high honor relationship. There's an official person who has somebody in their thoughts. And the pathway is open for this main female who is a gift. She could have this great light within her, perhaps. And she's moving forward on this pathway. They're very concerned over this child. They're concerned. They're getting a message of concern in the courthouse regarding this child. They're under adjudication for the work they did in a family room to try to get this sudden wealth. And this position and courtship of this privileged lady within the house. This whole community worked hard for it. And they're all thieves, and they're all facing imprisonment in a coffin. Secrets. They're a false person with secrets. I'm seeking the truth. Oh, bull pucky. You don't care anything about the truth. This Queen of Pentacles here is like doing her thing, and you got this mature woman and this wealthy man here having disagreements. They're having disagreements. This Queen of Pentacles is here. She's contemplating the future. She's making plans for the future, and this wealthy man and mature woman are disagreeing with the plans that she's making. This Knight of Swords is a false person with secrets. They're rushing in, defending their beliefs. They're all wanting this gift. The gift that is this... that goes along with this marriage. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. So there's cancellations. That's what this Four of Swords... Oh, wait, it wasn't in the reverse. It was... So she's planning for the future. And these guys are having disagreements because they're getting cut out. They're getting cut out from this gift. This Queen of Pentacles is like, apparently she's in charge of the gift. This main male and this mature man are here trying to manifest this gift. The warring of the warlocks. Reciprocity. This gift is for reciprocity. But somebody wants reciprocity and somebody wants domination. You got conflict here. They're very concerned over this rivalry. Oh, they're very concerned over this couple coming together and having a child. They're hypocrites. They're upside down hierophants trying to steal a wish come true. They feel they have unfinished business. It does kind of sound the same, doesn't it? I don't know, guys. Somebody's getting detached from this commitment. There's a change. Gossip and space came out in the reverse. There's no room for gossip. Very quickly, a good investment is being made. This change cannot be altered. There is a detachment from this commitment. Standing your own. Somebody's fighting. They're challenging. They don't want to be in poverty. Unexpected outcome. I don't think this story ever gets old. I like telling this story. I really enjoy it when I hear that these ones, they were coming for an inseparable union, and instead they got something they want to escape from. They're in a Three of Swords. They're getting divorced. There's no marriage here. It came out in the reverse. Somebody's getting divorced. There's no marriage. They want to escape now. It's like they've been found out. They've been found out. And they're in despair because an inseparable union is going to take place. Like, it could be that somebody was previously bamboozled by fraud, and it's not working this time around. King of Cups is facing a Five of Pentacles and a journey. They could be confused. They sabotaged themselves. They're in regret. They feel like they should have expressed themselves better. They're confused and they don't know what to do. They could be stuck on the shadow side. A mere reflection of you as a third party, guilty of third party situations, in a soul tie. They neglected a soul tie. They neglected a soul tie. They neglected a soul tie, so they're not worthy of a soul tie. They're not worthy of a marriage. Even though these often sound similar, I like it because it pulls out different details, of a scenario. And it may not always be the same people, even though it sounds similar. I mean, many of us in the collective are living very similar stories, and it's difficult to fathom how similar we are, unless we're all relating to the same story. Like, that's my story, and it's like, wow, well, that's my story too. And it's like all of a sudden we realize we're living the same damn story with different variables. And I'm hoping that maybe we can come to the conclusion that we deserve a little compassion for self and for each other, because we are sharing this story. And it's brutal. And no one trauma is any more has any more gravity than another, unless, well, there is specific amounts of and levels of traumas and pains, but every experience is valued and has value to this collective whole. Look at the way it's like, to me, this is like the universal relationship, between the masculine and the feminine. And it's like it's playing out within all of us at the same time. And it's strange because it's like on the micro as well as on the macro. It's like all relationships within the micro are undergoing this transformation, and then the macro relationship is actually undergoing this adjustment as well. And it's really intriguing and interesting how we're going from third party enemy situations and a betrayal of soul ties and contracts, to they something you have to escape from, to something that is inseparable, something that is, reciprocal, something that is loving, This is wild, man. It's like the pendulum swings. And we're all sensing it and experiencing it. And some people are like, I don't want to hear about it. And it's like, well, I could turn the comments off, but I don't wish to do that because not, the majority of you are very positive. We've got transform here. So there's a transformation happening here. This Knight of Swords is defending their beliefs. They're a false person and they have a lot of secrets. They're undergoing a transformation. Their lifestyle, their situation. They're having disagreements. This wealthy man and this mature woman, they're having disagreements about this. They're like, what do you mean we have to undergo a transformation? And it's like, yes, this Queen of Pentacles is here. And she's saying, yes, wealthy man, you have to undergo a transformation. We are going to make plans for the future. And they're disagreeing with these plans. They're disagreeing with these decisions. They want to explore other possibilities or potentialities. At what point does the one who stole the voice of another and didn't allow them to speak up for self or have a right to even express themselves authentically, at what point do you say your need to disagree and explore alternative options simply doesn't exist anymore? It's not an option for you. Those who stole the voice of others, I guess, are going to learn that they no longer have a voice. You got a mature man and a main male here doing manifesting. They're manifesting this. There's transformations happening here. Boy, they're right up in each other's business. This gift is meant to be reciprocated. It's meant to be shared and also experienced. But somebody here wants to just take it. They don't want to allow anybody else to experience it. So there is this warring of willpower here happening regarding this new beginning. There's a conflict. They're very concerned about these divine unions coming together, these inseparable divine unions. They want to interfere with that. They want to get in there with their third party situation. They want to gain a contract and then they want to go off to be with their other person and they don't want to honor the contract. It's all about, so there's personal alchemy here and restless energy. So there's competition, rivalry, conflict. Somebody's concerned about these unions coming together. There's restless energy and there's personal alchemy undergoing. It's like the old is becoming new. It's restless energy. It's personal alchemy. It's like people, these kingdom spouses, they're undergoing a personal alchemy right now. Like they're undergoing energetic shifts. Like what was old is becoming new. They're being rebirthed, renewed. Like the aches and pains might be going away. Like you might be feeling like you look younger when you see yourself in the mirror. You might be feeling as though you have more energy. And you are taking better, you're making more of a focus on looking nice. You want to look nice now. So you're coming out of that old energy where they were sucking the life out of you. They were abusing your gift, sucking the life out of you. And now you're coming in, you're experiencing this transformation. Old to new, old to new. And you're entering into this union. These reunions are going to happen. So there is a, I like to think of it as a reverse aging, like a reversal of the aging process. I've been thinking this way for a number of years now, like determined, like inwardly, I just know that I'm going to become younger and I will have a child. Maybe I'm just getting prepared for my next life. I don't know. And maybe, I don't know, does the next life require a physical death, or is there just this metamorphosis, this transformation? I don't know. But it is interesting. Relaxed energy came out in the reverse. So whoever these hypocrites are, feeling as though there's unfinished business, going against the grain, whatever they were hoping for on the distant horizons, they're really panicked about it. They're not relaxed. They're very concerned. The petty ego clashing didn't get them what they thought it was going to get. This old person is rejuvenating. They're getting younger. They're what? This gift is rejuvenating. It's like the cycle is over, and those who had the previous contract are no longer able to access the services of this person or drain them of their life force energy. They can't do it, and so the gift is rejuvenating. So there may be many of you out there who have felt very tired. You may have gained weight and felt very sluggish. And you may be losing weight. You may be feeling vitality. You may be sleeping better. You may be feeling your happiness levels increase. You may be thinking about your attractiveness, something that you may have just slugged off for many years. And you're regenerating. And you're detached from this commitment. These ones were draining you from you're the gift, and they were draining you of your vitality, and you've detached from that commitment, and they can't change it. They can't gossip about it, and they can't get in your space about it. This is happening very quickly. It's about growth. There's an unexpected outcome here. They were competing to stay out of poverty, but it didn't go the way they thought it was going to go. They're undergoing a purification, or maybe you underwent a purification, and therefore whatever they were trying to stick to you with this conflict, it didn't stick because you underwent a purification. They're getting cut off. So you detached from this commitment up here, and in the environment, there's a 3 of Swords, there's a divorce, and then marriage in the reverse, and then there's escape. So it's like you escaped this, or somebody's feeling like they need to escape, or somebody feels like they left when things got hard. Justice is being served. Somebody didn't honor a soul tie. They didn't honor a soul tie. They left when things got hard and left you to fend for yourself while they went out willy-nilly having a gay old time. And justice is being served on this. Their contract is being broken. You're being detached from this. They're in despair because they considered themselves inseparable from you, even though they were never there to support you. Even though they were juggling you. Even though you weren't you weren't their main, they were juggling you. And they're in despair now because now they feel like they want to be inseparable from you, but you're like, no, we're done. They're not prepared for this. They weren't prepared for you walking away. They figured you'd always be there so that they could abuse you and use you however they freaking felt like it. This King of Cups sabotaged themselves. They're experiencing a financial loss. They're in a 5 of Pentacles. They're going on a journey. Dream work. They could be having some dreams. They could be going into people's dreams. They may have sabotaged themselves by trespassing into people's dreams and stealing their spiritual inheritance. They sabotage themselves. They're in fear now. They're in a 5 of Pentacles for doing dream work. There's protection here. You're protected. You're breaking the illusions. You're breaking the illusions. You're protected. You're honoring the past. And you did it all by yourself. You're doing it all by yourself. These ones are reaching out to you now. These friends who are reaching out to you now, they're reaching out to you because they have to endure karma. And they're reaching out to you so that you can help them make it better. They commune with the dead. Maybe they work with the dead. And maybe they've got themselves into some trouble. So there's a transformation happening here for this false person. They've got secrets. They're defending their beliefs. It's like, yeah, well, they're not a profession or they're losing their job. They might have lost their job. They're undergoing a transformation. This Queen of Pentacles is like making decisions regarding this wealth. They're in disagreement about this. They're facing confinement. Or they are confined. This wealthy man and mature woman. It could be that they've been confined. They're like, hey, let's have a talk. Let's explore some alternative decisions. This there's a magician here who's wanting to reciprocate with this gift in a new beginning. You've got a main male here and a mature man. This mature man, and it's fate. There's something fated here. You're entering into a reciprocal relationship, and it's fated. But you've got a imposter here who's still trying to compete. They're very concerned because you're rejuvenating, you're regenerating, you're growing younger. Your vitality is increasing. They're protesting this. They want your vitality. They want your vitality. You're rejuvenating and they want your vitality. That's what they were fighting about this whole time, was your spiritual inheritance. You're all calm. You're rejuvenating. You're undergoing a personal alchemy. These hypocrites, they're not relaxed. They're not relaxing at all. We got relaxed energy in the reverse here too. Oh my goodness. They're not relaxed at all. They're all messed up. There's frailty here. They may be feeling foolish. Bunch of hypocrites. Talk about love on one hand and then stick a knife in it in the other. You're being detached from whatever this is. They can't change it. They can't talk about it. They can't get into your space, or you're not talking about it. It's like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm not talking to you. There's nothing to talk about. Get out of my space. Very quickly, you are moving forward. You're making a good investment and you're going to grow. Yeah. They were bullying you. And now they're all up out of your space and they can't change it. They can't get into your space anymore. They wanted to get out of poverty, so they were fighting you for your they were fighting you for your vitality, for your spiritual wealth, for your spiritual inheritance. They were fighting you for your essence. It's an unexpected outcome. You were purified. They didn't get the family. You're not in poverty. They were fighting to put you in poverty. They couldn't put you in poverty, but they did get divorced. They got divorced. This contract is over. Now they want to escape, or you're escaping it. Justice is being served. You're seen as a high-value person. Justice is being served. You're seen as a high-value person, and this person just cropped right all over you. Treated you like you were nothing. But yet they can't live without you. And now they want to apologize. They're in despair because you divorced them. They were not prepared for this. They considered you inseparable. And it's like, man, there's only so much abuse somebody can take. And you're gone. And it's like, live and learn. Live and learn. This King of Cups was doing dream work. And you know what dream work is? Dream work is going in and draining the root chakra and the sacral chakra. It's doing sex. It's doing astral sex to drain the vitality out of the sacral and root. This person's going on a journey. They sabotage themselves. Gain. This is the conclusion. The conclusion. There's the word conclusion right there. And that's how I see this. I see this as a conclusion. You are going to gain. You are going to profit off of this. This person, I don't know, man. They were, yeah, that's just nasty. I've been pissed off about those sexual aggravators coming into the dream state for many, many years now. It's such an intrusion. It's so wrong. And yet, so many people do it. They're going to live and learn of what it means to take care of a family. They're stuck in their pride. They're going to lose their pride. Or maybe they've already lost their pride. They have some great idea. Or there's a great idea. Or maybe here's an idea. How about if you go experience loneliness for a while? Dream lovers are nothing more than rapists. And thieves of spiritual and vital energy. And what's really bad is when they do it to married people. It's so bad. Because that causes problems within the two, you know? It's just an awful thing. They thought it was really fun. They did something in a room. This false person did something in a room. They've lost their job. They're undergoing a transformation. They had great fun doing all of this false stuff. They're facing confinement. They're in confinement. They're having disagreements. This Queen of Pentacles is here and she's like, hey. So there's a malady. Oh, and no death. That reminds me of that phrase, you know, they will long for death, but they won't be able to die. Wow. And they'll be sick and they won't be able to die. Child merchant service. This mature man could be he could be a seller of children, a human trafficker of children. Who have the gift. Oh, yeah. And I've seen it. The abuses that have happened to the vitality of life itself is incredible. And it's not just here on this planet. These guys had a whole network off planet. They still do. Soldier. Competition, clashing, this fighting, this soldier is really upset because you're calm, you're entering into your union, you're going to have a child, and you are rejuvenating, you are growing younger, you're undergoing a personal alchemy. Surprise, haughtiness, faithfulness in the reverse. They were not faithful. They were not faithful. They're not relaxed. They don't have relaxed energy. They're haughty and they're surprised because there's a lot of conversation about it. Everybody's gossiping about this. You're being detached from this commitment. They can't change it. They bullied you. They can't get into your space. And you're not willing to talk about it. Very quickly, you're making a good investment. Your hard work is paying off. You've grown. You have grown exponentially through these challenges. Love. And you are love. And you deserve love. These ones just wanted to get out of poverty. They were using your love, your vitality, your essence to fuel themselves so that they weren't in poverty. And they were fighting for it. They didn't give you any of it. They lived a life of extravagance. Justice is being served. You're out of this contract. You're out of this contract. They wanted you because you are the fortune. You are the source of the money. You're the source of the spiritual gifts. You're the source of the spiritual inheritance. And they abused it in a bad way. Justice is being served. They want to apologize. They're in despair. They crapped all over and somebody who that they, yeah, they're an enemy. They're seen as an enemy now because of how they did this. They're seen as an enemy. They weren't prepared for this. Lover. There's an emotionally balanced, whatever, King of Cups, doing dream work, going in, being the lover of people, draining them of their vitality, their essence. That's how he became a King of Cups. He was doing dream work, draining the vitality and essence out of the sacral and root chakra of the feminine and possibly the masculine. I don't know who he loves or who he wanted as a lover. But he sabotaged himself and now he's going on a journey. He's facing a 5 of Pentacles. He stole the wealth out of many people in the dream life by being a dream lover. He would harness their vitality, their spiritual inheritance. That's how he became a King of Cups. So there's a message from the Lord regarding a false wedding. somebody marrying their or making their wife their friend, or their friend their wife, because this thief has hope that this sweetheart will fix it, but they're not constant. There's no constancy here. They're hoping that having this sweetheart in their life will fix what their problems, but they're not constant. They won't give this sweetheart what they need. They'll neglect this sweetheart. And so they are expecting this sweetheart's gift to run this household. They're a widower. Oh my goodness. And there's cheerfulness about this with misfortune. She was an old woman. Well, I don't know, man. Whatever. I kind of think I'm done for the day. See y'all in the next one. Bye.